Hello friends and fans, I'm Lena and welcome to my channel A Gato Getaway, where I talk about alt fashion, J fashion, and general fun with fashion. Today I've got part 6 of my closet child hauls. These are winding down. I am basically like, after September is over, I need my bank account needs me to stop, even though I'm gonna tell you guys the prices of everything that I got today. There was one item that was like super hefty and everything else was such a deal, which is why I've been on these closet child binges lately, because everything is so cheap and I need clothes for fall. I no longer have the excuse that I need clothing for fall, so I have enough clothes for fall and it's no longer my birth month. I need to get out of the treat yourself mentality. Anyway, rolling straight into today's haul video, if you don't know what Closet Child is, rolling in for a second. If you don't know what Closet Child is, they are a Japanese-based retailer that sells secondhand J fashion and all sorts of like Lolita, gothic, punk, casual, you name it, they got it, and they got you. Made so many good like finds over the past month and I need to stop. So, okay, now for real, rolling into it. As I mentioned, September is my birth month, and I have been treating myself, and I figured it was perfect to get a Q-Pot gift jar. These are items, a Q-Pot, this is an item that Q-Pot sells themselves. The jars are usually $10, and you can put any of their jewelry in here as a gift to wrap it. It comes with a little bit of like faux straw kind of in there. It's basically a glass mason jar with the Q-Pot ribbon. You can see the little Q there, and then it says Q-Pot along the side written on it. So this is like screen printed on there, basically. I don't know what the technical way that you print on glass is, but it's a super cute. Like I mentioned, they're usually 1,000 yen, which is roughly 10 US. I got this for 220 yen, so just about $2. And they've been showing up a lot on Closet Child for around, between 220 yen to 330 yen. I don't know how exactly they pull out their prices from wherever they pull them out from, but yes, very cute. I got this kind of on an impulse. I saw them, and when I saw how much they go for originally and how cheap they were secondhand on Closet Child, I just snatched the next one I saw. That it was cheaper than the one I'd seen before, which like I said was 300 and whatever. So I'm probably going to put my Q-Pot keychains in here, or it'll join my shrine of adorable random Q-Pot novelty items, which I have a growing stash of. And they'll sit in my little vanity area, which I may or may not show you guys one day because it's a mess. So very excited about that. Next, I wanted to show you guys, I got 2 pairs of shoes. I was so excited for both of them. The first pair I'm going to show you was a disappointment. I got these beautiful canvas pink house boots. These ones were quite worn. I believe they were around 1,500 yen, so 15 bucks. Yen to USD is very easy, basically $1. It's technically $1 is 94 yen. Sorry, math. Depending on what calculation you use, it's basically 100 yen is $1. Anyway, so they're pretty well worn, but they're size L, and I've had some mixed luck with shoes on Closet Child because I know what my Japanese size is when I order shoes that are sized, and that doesn't seem to translate the best to the letter sizing. I should fit a M for Axis Femme, and all of my M's did not fit, so I figured, okay, well, I'll just stick with the L's. I know the L's fit me. These did not fit me, so they're going to show up on my secondhand sales soon. Just so disappointing. They would have looked so good with the red knit pink house dress that I got in my last haul, and I was like, I'm just going to have an all pink house outfit. So excited. No. Didn't work out. It's okay, I'll send them off to somebody else, and I'm like, I got a good deal on them and I can pass that on to somebody else. Next, I got another pair of Axis Femme shoes, this time in a size L, and fortunately with these I had a Cinderella moment. Although minor disappointment, they the item description did say beige, but they looked really white in the stock photo. They are definitely not white. I'm like, even on the camera, they look a little bit, no, they're definitely like, you can tell, they're not white, basically. They're brown toned, they're tannish beige. It's fine. I still have plenty of like Maury and cult party outfits that I can wear these with. I do have a lot of earth tone things. I love this lace. It's a mesh with a lace applique on top of it and a little lace up ribbon. They have a zipper in the back so they're really easy to get on and off. And they're brand spanking new. I paid 1,100 yen for these, so 11 bucks for a brand new pair of shoes that are beautiful and fit great. I ain't mad about that. I mean, I'm a little disappointed, but I'm not mad. So that's all of the small things I got this time. My next order has a bunch of small things, so we'll save all the... Anyway, that's all of it for the small things. Now, my new garments. I'm gonna ignore the dress form. Ignore her. She doesn't exist in the screen. My most expensive thing I'm gonna talk about last, and I just want to talk about this real quick. So, this is kind of a random, it's a simple teal sweater with some word on it written in Japanese. I can't ever remember hiragana, katakana, you know, which one is which, but basically, when I first saw it on Closet Child, Google Translate was like, it says this, and I'm like, does it? And then I pulled out like my Google Translate on my phone and I used the camera to be like, what does it say? And the camera refused to translate it properly. And then I was seeing some friends later that day doing a social distance hangout. Social distance, you gotta stay at least, 6 to 10 feet away from people and wear your mask. We had a picnic, it was great. But we did a social distance hangout. I saw some of my friends, and a couple of them had studied abroad in Japan, and some of them knew Japanese, like how to read sort of Japanese. And so I sent them this listing, and I was like, what does this say? Like, we just kind of went around, we're like, katsu. So it says human, and then the way Google's translated as, it says human waste on Closet Child. And I was like, that's so weird. That's odd. The sweater itself is like a polyester base that's lined in fleece, so it's super soft on the inside. It feels a little plasticky on the outside, nothing super fancy. And I just like, that's so odd. Like, I immediately, I'm like, if it actually says that, I have some kind of like Menhera ideas. If you guys don't know me well, I suffer from really bad anxiety. I have a stupid brain. And sometimes I enjoy wearing Menhera style, like having what I'm feeling on the inside represented on the outside is, I don't know how to describe it. Like, it helps. For lack of more words, it helps. And I just I had ideas for this, and it also reminded me of the main character from My Hero Academia. He has shirts that say person, and this is a shirt. And that just reminded me of the nonsense that he wears. And I can't wait to wear this to anime conventions if and when we have anime conventions again. And so I ended up just having to get it. Later on, me and another friend on video chat, we were talking about it, and we're like, okay, we figured out. Katsu, they're actually referring to a plant. And if you don't know what the plant is, it's a vine that is a menace, and it's an invasive species that just takes over. And so the name of that plant has evolved into a word that's something undesirable. And I just, the processing of the name of this, I know I've been talking about this very simple sweater for a long time, but I wanted to share with you guys what 550 yen has gotten me, because it is this amazing story. It's a decent quality sweater. It doesn't look like it's been worn a lot. It's got 2 pockets, which is amazing. And for $5, I mean, you can't beat that. The rest of the items I'm gonna like blow through pretty fast. They're mostly Axis Femme items. I got this fur. It's not a shrug, it's more of like a scarf wrap guy. It's just square, but it's got this fur collar built into it that makes me feel like maybe I just murdered my 3rd husband for the insurance money, and I'm just gonna live my best life. And it is actually quite warm, and it's so easy to throw on. It'll be so great for layering. This again was around the 500 yen mark. I think this one was more like in the 600 yen or closer to that. Like some of the items rambling. I believe it was 598 yen is what I'm trying to say. The next item is again Axis Femme. This is a sweater that I think this is called like a batwing sweater. This is like a curved single thing on each side. I fell in love with this, not just because it is a beautiful dusty pink. It has metallic copper thread woven into it. It's got this beautiful lace detail with the ribbon. It is low in the front and the back. It's got this deep V-neck, so I can layer it with something interesting underneath it, a nice shirt with a cool collar. It's also 100% reversible, which is great because the back has this amazing corset detailing with the lacing. I love it. Then I've got, again, another Axis Femme. This one is a sweater dress, and this is a pale pink as opposed to a dusty pink. It's got this lovely boat neck collar with this really high quality embroidered mesh lace, and then the cording detail in the front, and it's simple in the back, but it's a beautiful length. It stops just above my knee, and it's gonna be so comfortable to wear once it's like regularly fall weather outside. Right now we keep getting hints of fall outside, but I can't wait to wear this out, either to like go pick a pumpkin at the pumpkin patch, or you know, to have a social distance picnic at a local cidery that's got a big outdoor area that we can just bring our own seats and lounge about. And I am so excited to just wear this as normal clothes and look fab. And like, I just want to put like pins right here. Ideas, so many ideas with all of these outfits. Next, I have this beautiful blue cardigan. If you guys didn't know, blue is my favorite color. It's got this beautiful, it's made out of this lace, like mesh crochet. I don't know how to describe it, but it's got a floral pattern built into it. And then the collar has a floral mesh lace overlaid on chiffon. So this is also like semi-transparent with even more beautiful chemical lace right here, and then little rhinestones about 1 inch apart across the entire collar, and then the buttons are like acrylic pearls with gold. The level of detail in this one cardigan, I love it. And it was only 300 yen. Did I say how much this guy was? This guy was again around the 500 yen mark. This guy was more like 300 yen. And it's a little thin for going into fall. It's more of a summer cardigan, but I have so many pieces in my closet that are this blue color that I cannot wait to do coordinates with this. I love it so much. It's just beautiful, and it was so cheap. So cheap. Not even the cheapest thing yet. The cheapest thing I got, again, has that really interesting detailed knit like fabric that it's made out of. This was 55 yen. This was 50 cents. And it's just a simple little, it goes, you throw it over, it's got a sleeve hole right here. I saw this, I saw the price, and then I started thinking, can I wear that? This will actually go perfect with the new shoes. And I could wear stuff under it, I could wear stuff over it, I could do both. This has like so many layering potentials, and the the detail on all of it is so interesting. Again, this is more of like a casual everyday piece, but I'm still so excited to wear this. And like, it's fall, I'm gonna layer up. And then I just have more interesting things to layer up, which is kind of the whole point for me of doing all of these Closet Child hauls, was to have more fall wearable clothing. The last thing in my haul was actually a thing I got for myself. Again, it's my birth month. I kept looking at this and decided, you know what? You can't stop thinking about it. This was the most expensive item I got in total. This was 1,260 yen, so it was basically $120. I think that conversion is right. It was basically $126. It is a Pink House Chelsea Rabbit Pettifor apron. The rabbit's face is screen printed in a metallic silver paint, and then his eyes are little acrylic gems that are buttons, and there's a button on the back to reinforce it as well. The sleeves have his little ears. Like, can you see that little ear shape right there? The attention to detail on him is just, it's so cute. It's got a little white neck bow. It's so darling, and I've been collecting a lot of aprons in the past year. I think not this summer, the summer prior, I started collecting aprons, and I really love my collection. I haven't had a chance to wear a ton of them, but especially a cute black apron. I have so many like Alice inspired coordinates already in mine for this guy, and it was adorable. I usually wouldn't spend that much on an apron, but you know, I couldn't stop thinking about him, and now he is mine. He will live with me forever. My little rabbit friend. I have to give him a name. But that's the last item in my Closet Child haul, number 6. If you guys liked this haul, I will put a playlist of all of my hauls right here. And if you're interested in more fashion content, feel free to subscribe and hit that little bell button so you get notifications whenever I make posts. Thank you so much, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye!